gonna be my job to bring people in.
Greetings, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. For the channel speaks over 7 roads. Our dreams will be shared from bedrock. Are you unworthy? Greetings, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. For the channel speaks over 7 roads. Our dreams will be shared from bedrock. Are you unworthy? Attention, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. We listen to survivors from the time before. There you may see an eastern port. Are you unworthy?
We're building something important. We need to make a boat lock up. Because I'm not having a 3rd boat stolen. So many boats. So many stolen. I don't need this whole area to be blocked off, just the part the boat's in, you know?
Welcome, survivors.
Are you out there struggling to get by, barely surviving? I want you to know there's a place out there I want to share with people that's for you to survive, but not just survive, live, grow, become something more. I want to bring people here, but I can't trust anyone so easily. I want to start. What the fuck?
Oh my god, I can hear myself think again.
Hello?
Hello.
Who do I have at my beach today, huh? I wasn't expecting anyone.
I am called Codex. I am a representative of a, well, larger entity, I shall say.
Alright.
Is that your home up there on the hill?
That's where I live. Name's John.
Right.
Wishire. I'm a representative of, well, the beach here.
Ah, I see. Well, John, you noticed that your home was, well, emptied of food.
Yeah, I noticed when I came
yesterday,
back
correct?
from a hunting trip. It was,
That was due to my people, myself included. We were on the brink of starvation when we happened across it. We did attempt to leave a note, but, well, the pen seemed to have gotten lost at sea. I've come today to, well, make it right. To repay a debt.
I do appreciate that. It makes me feel better to know that you boys were starving and that, well, my home could have made you guys keep on going, you know? No one deserves to starve to death. That's a horrible way to go.
Right. If we may speak somewhere warmer, please.
Yeah,
We got
come
caught
on
in a
in. I
storm on the way
got
here.
fish too. I just finished hunting. If you're hungry, Codex. And what's the name of your boys?
My name is Nimrod.
Apex.
These are code names, I take it then, because your mama ain't naming you Nimrod, I bet.
I don't know.
She didn't.
You guys
William
also
Fancy
take
Coat,
my,
and you can call me William.
William, all right. I'm missing my grandfather clock and my, I don't know what it's an old music device, but my door's been open for a few days because I ain't been able to find a code lock. They lock it up nice and tight for a bit.
That wasn't us that took it. We simply took the food and left. We're not usually ones to take in abundance, as it is.
There's been a few other guests on the island that, well, I've met one of them, and then I disappeared. I woke up an hour later. He had some kind of, I don't know, grenade or something. He was just watching me. I don't know what to make of that. Come on in, make yourself comfortable by the fire.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I will empty my pack of what we've brought for you.
Alright. I'm gonna get some fish on the fire here for you boys.
I'm just gonna warm this up here.
So this organization you're part of, what's it called?
Proteus Kraus.
I've heard of you guys.
You have?
Yeah.
What have you heard?
I heard if I don't play nice and you want something, you take it anyways. But that's what they say out there.
Lies, as it is. My people are known for taking by force.
I also hear that if you do trade a few boys, you guys are very, what's the word? Generous as well. But
And
I believe I've heard of you,
your
actually.
rifle for you.
I appreciate it. I can't speak on everyone's experiences, of course, you know. I'm not that one's out there. People lie, twist stories all the time. I appreciate it.
Fortunately, that's the reality of the world, yeah. Especially nowadays.
I'm somebody who's, I don't take sides so quickly. I think for myself. Hearsay to me is hearsay unless I know what's going on with my own two eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the, I guess, repayment for taking on my fish. It means a lot. I didn't expect to get anything in return from that.
No, we always pay our debts.
What do you folks make of the signals out here?
The signals?
Yeah, the radio
Have there been more
broadcast.
signals than the first one that we heard a couple
there's-
days ago before the zombies appeared? Or
Yes,
infected,
we've had
sorry.
multiple come through now, yes.
Oh, is there
We've
one currently
been
playing?
we've been
Three new
looking
ones
into
playing.
it as it is.
Can't but wonder what kind of sick game these so-called watchers want to play with everyone. I'm not sure about you folks, but I came in here with a giant fleet of 100 ships, and they've already left us behind, but a lot of good people stuck on this island who aren't used to surviving anymore. Proteus Crash looks
you're-
well supplied, of course. You guys, large organization, got good things going out there. I'll take it, hopefully.
We do. We have control of a rather prosperous valley, as it were. Something that I was instructed to invite you to visit at some point.
Not sure if I'll find myself inland too much. There's a lot of sick people there, and I try to avoid the infected. I don't want to end up being chewed on by them.
You've lucked out being here. There's no infected, but as well there are, well, no animals that I was able to see.
The good thing is I'm a fisherman, so I can live off the sea.
Ah, good fisherman. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Right.
It is important to have a diverse, appetite. Because if I just eat fish all day long, I eventually get scurvy. But there's plenty of roots and mushrooms and other things I can pick at.
Don't eat the nectar.
Are there more people on this island?
If there are, I don't know them yet. If they are, I imagine at least one or two. Because my home's not the first time it's been picked through and cleaned out. So I'd imagine at least one or two more.
We scoured the island the other day, and, well, we didn't find anybody else living, but we did find houses that seemed to be in a pristine condition. Something that is almost unheard of after, well, everything that has happened the last 5 years.
Yeah, I've seen them. My guess is they probably built right before shit hit the fan or something. And the island seemed like people were moving here at some point a long time ago. That's what I gather, at least. It's hard to make of the past when you ain't from the region. That's just my 2 cents right there.
And what of the island to the west, I believe, with a rather large lighthouse?
I've been to, I think, all the islands around this one, and they're empty. Ain't no one around. Nothing.
Well, I apologize. Somebody certainly lives in this one. The lighthouse is boarded up, and as is the house. You are not even able to see within. Windows are covered in...
Then that was in the last
metal.
2 days, because I've been there about 3 days ago, and there was nothing there. Well, I got new neighbors then, I take it.
Not on this island. It's a separate island, but yes.
How far? Is it I know there's one with a tower, there's one with a lighthouse, then around the corner there's an old castle with a big old beacon or antenna or something.
It's the island that has the rather large lighthouse with a house just below it, and then there's a big wooden or metal cross jutting out of some rocks.
I don't think I've been there yet.
It was strange. There were notes left behind. Speaking of this not being the place that people will find their light, and to go away as whomever it is wishes to be left alone. As well, just below that cross, we found a cave network that looked to have been made into a burial site of some kind.
That's all real interesting, but that kind of stuff's over my head, fella. I gotta try not to do too much exploring out there, especially if you see a place like that. I'm probably turning my ass right around.
Where do you gather your supplies, then? We didn't find much on this island.
I've done a little trading Bastion on occasion. I'll peek around some of the other places. There are some houses, ruins on the island itself, and old boats. I find enough to get by on my own here. But it's not easy living, but not everybody knows how to live like this. By themselves, that is.
Right. And if I may ask, whom was it that had said we are ones to take what we want by force?
Well, I don't know if I want to go on too much spreading extra rumors, but depends what you guys are going to do about it. If you are the violent type like they said, you probably just won't push the conversation anymore. But if you really ought to know, I can't stop you either.
I don't have any intentions to bring harm to whomever or whatever had said it. Indeed, I believe a conversation is in order. My superiors and perhaps whomever it was.
Well, they talk freely about it, so I'm sure you find out soon enough, but as I see it, if your boys are out here doing good things for people, that spreads itself enough, you know. For me, you've done a good thing for me. You came here, you made me whole again, and I ain't got nothing negative to say about that, right? My interactions with Proteus Crass, is it?
Yes.
Has been pleasurable there. It's been good. But I don't know you folks either, you know. Rumors could be half true for all I know, and you could kick some ass later on what I said. And it could have been a rumor they heard too, but I don't like to dive into rumors too much. That's why I was upfront with you saying, hey, I heard bad things about you folks. You kicked my ass, you don't, but you didn't, so I got nothing negative to say, right?
Right. And yet, there are many on the mainland that would spread these rumors, baseless accusations that, well, lead to nothing.
I tell you what, here's a bit of wisdom and advice. Anywhere in this world, no matter what you do, good or bad, people will like you for one reason and hate you for another. Or just dislike you for the sake of it. Going out looking for those rumors ain't gonna serve you. Those people already made their opinions about you. The only way you can change it is by doing, I don't know, whatever good things you're doing, because they'll come around eventually. Because once somebody got something in their head one way or another, you can't just tell them to change it. It's just all about actions. And actions speak louder in this world than anything else. So I wouldn't worry about it if I was you guys.
Of course. Something that I will keep in mind. Is there anything else that we might be able to provide to you? Way of assistance.
Right now, I could use some ammo for my gun. I need a 308. My thought is, you know, there's those watchers out there. As I see it, they ain't good for no one. They knocked my ass out a couple of days ago, and I'd rather not be unarmed around those.
On this island, they did that.
Yeah, on this island. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Interesting.
And maybe a 380 as well. It's easy to come by, but I haven't found any in a while for killing the infected. I've ever come across any.
I don't carry it. I don't believe any of my people.
Me neither,
No.
I'm sorry.
It's a
We
small
have a
round.
stockpile of it.
But
Five?
No,
But
no,
again, I would urge that you visit our valley and perhaps we could strike an accord of some kind.
Like a trade deal or something?
Trade. Yes, trade routes perhaps between here and our. Perhaps from our home to a meeting.
Oh, Codex,
So,
I'm going to be straight with you.
difficult.
I have no intention of going inland on that place anytime soon. I can't understate how scared I am of those infected. Call me a pussy if you want, but I try to leave the devil alone.
Not
if I
at all.
can.
Mhm. I understand it. I do. I would remind that, well, you would be under our security while trading with us.
Well, if you come out here and you
might.
bring things you want to trade, I could trade you in fish, knowledge, or wisdom. and native supplies. It seems like a bunch of their crates like to wash up on my shores. And that's about it.
I see. Two of you, do you have there?
Sorry, what was that your voice cut off?
Is there anything that the two of you would wish to say before we take our leave?
Nope.
Only a small tip. Careful if you speak on the radio.
Of
Definitely
course.
recognize you.
Yeah, I'm
You don't know
careful.
who's listening.
Everyone's always listening. You have to assume that. That's why I try not to say too much about my home, but other people, they like to say a lot of details about their homes. It's real fucking annoying sometimes when they're a guest. I had a friend the other day, I was helping get out over here, and he kept describing details of my home. I was sitting there just my hands in my face. But there are dangerous people out there. I've heard the stories of some grisly, gruesome shit. And I aim to avoid that the best I can.
Attention.
Anything else I can do for you boys? You need more food for the ride? Any water? There's a well on my island. Have you seen it?
I believe I
An
recall
actual
the-
well?
An actual well. It works. And if you're saying that, that means you ain't seen it yet. Let me put my rod down here.
Well, the only thing we've got on the island, on the mainland, is fucking springs. If you know where to find them.
We have 2 wells, but springs are closer.
We just put some stuff away real fast, and I'll show you where that well is. Gentlemen, if you ever come by here, actually that might be another thing I can trade, fresh water. It's up
Also, I'll
this
be able
way.
to trade some storage for you as well. Definitely in need of it.
Now I've had the occasional wolf on the island too, and I just think they walk across the ice when it connects. Is what I think.
Yeah, I was
No,
about to tell
storage.
you, you might want to keep an eye out for polar bears, because they're probably gonna get to this land some way or another through the fucking ice caps.
If I see a polar bear, I'm making a rug.
Ah, I like that. I like it so much.
Yeah, right up here, I call this a community center. Hopefully people will live here one day and can make families happen.
Hmm.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Got a fire pit up here as well. What's your mission goal for your organization?
Well, we've been completing our goals since we arrived on the island. Already we've constructed a vast citadel of knowledge, but beyond that, we are seeking a better tomorrow.
What do you mean by that?
A better tomorrow without worry of the infected, of struggling daily.
That's what I want to. You guys are so well armed, I bet you could probably kill every single infected on this island. That'd help. Not this one, but the main one.
We've made a sizable indent. Numbers, at least in a local area. Routine excursions outside of our walls in order to clear them out.
I imagine from what I've seen sailing around the island, the population here must have been a few thousand or so.
We're unsure. We've heard of natives that still yet live here that have been speaking of the Watchers, warning against them.
Yeah, I got this theory in my head about some of the people who've been here and the Watchers. They're all part of this island when I came here, and I don't trust the locals. I think they're in cahoots in some way or another. They know more than they let on. But that's just my theory. That's my suspicion. They could just be people trapped here before, like myself. But they're part of the riddle. Makes me think they're part of the game. I mean, we're all part of the game right now that the Watchers are playing, one way or another.
Right. We are still attempting to locate Watchers. Well, at the very least, before they find us. We've already had a run-in with one, I recall, and he had some manner of sonic device, for lack of a better word, that seemed to knock my people unconscious.
Yeah, they use that on me too.
Right. And this was after he escaped an apartment building that was completely surrounded. We're unsure of how he managed to escape.
I know some folks from Bastion said they had some run-ins with the Watchers and tried to get in a firefight, but no casualties on either side, and the Watchers disappeared as soon as they arrived.
Mm-hmm. We were with Bastion during one of these attacks. That's what I'm speaking of, with the apartment building.
Well, I think the biggest question you should ask yourself is what happened to the last 139 people here on the island, and what did the Watchers do with them? Because the way they're...
We have found mass burial sites on some of these islands, including some that are below frozen lakes. It could be that, well, they were murdered.
Doesn't surprise me one bit. Maybe Proteus crash will be what this island needs to put order in place, because I think the time's ticking the clock to Armageddon again here on the island, like they say on the radio. Only a matter of time before they see if we're worthy or unworthy.
Mm-hmm. I believe I saw a note on your door last time I was here, asking if you were unworthy.
Yeah, I
We
stood up.
received multiple of these.
I put it up on the wall because that's what was left on me by one of the Watchers, I guess. I figured hang it up as a reminder, and if I ever start connecting the dots, I can put a conspiracy wall together or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Storm's coming in. You're welcome to stay and wait it out. Plenty of fire and fish. I don't recommend going out in the water during the storm. We've had bad luck with that in the past.
I believe we are going to brave the storm as it is. We still have a multitude of other locations that we need to visit in a short amount of time.
And do me a favor. Don't tell nobody about this island you come across if you can manage. I do want to bring good folks here, and if you meet some good people out there who are barely getting by, and you feel that over time they seem like good folks, let me know, and I'll start to bring people here eventually.
Right.
I want to build something here. I'm calling this New Hope, and I want to have families running around and holiday celebrate here. This place could be a place where people could be unbothered for years and generations And that's what the human race needs to rebuild. Places like this, unbothered by infected. I got a dream here. And you already know about the island. I can't stop that. But you could probably help me in finding people who could care again.
Right. Our goals do seem to align rather perfectly.
A better tomorrow.
For a better tomorrow, yes.
For a better tomorrow.
But it won't be safe until the Watchers are figured out. That's for sure. Feel free to
Stay safe.
yeah, stay safe. Stop by if you want to trade. I have supplies. I don't got a lot of space for things, but food, water, NATO. That's what you can think of this place. Hey, Rain. Yeah, looks like better tomorrow. Decided to visit me today. They actually stopped by here before, and that's why my base was emptied out. They needed the supplies on a supply run. And they came back and made me whole again. Alright. I think I'm not going to hold on to any mags I can't use and just keep the ammo from it. Hey, B.A. Foster's going good today. This was a pretty good interaction with the Proteus. I don't think I've met these guys. I've known some people from their Discord. I got invited to Discord, but I think I left it at some point for some reason. Maybe I was cleaning up Discords, but I'm in a lot of them. But my friend, he goes by Stone. He roleplayed in my gang on GTA, on Red Dead Redemption, of Way of the Road. So I used to do that. I'm gonna have to wear this again. Inventory. Hell yeah. Got some cool RP. I like the Proteus Crash is still around and kicking, you know. Interesting RP. I hope to help them develop their RP too, because some of them seem like a little, you know, like unsure in their RP style, which is fine. I gotta say, in case your rumors are right. Watch my character end up being sucked into their organization because of their like-minded goal. But it'd be like a situation where John might have to do it out of necessity for his goals, which could put him in a position where he lacks his own agency, you know? And that's always a tough place to be RP-wise. If you if you can't, you know, have your own agency because you're part of a group and you have to follow their rules and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's interesting. I got visited by Proteus Crest. It's cool. Dude, the RP's kicking up though. I have a lot to work with for my second episode, and so I'm excited for that. I can't wait because I got a lot I want to do. How do you set items down like that? Dude, my grandfather clock's missing still. My fucking other thing's missing. I picked the rope off my fucking... Yeah, I finally got a lock on my door. You couldn't get into my drywall last night, French, because I put a lock on my door. Ho 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 ho! So you're expecting guests. I could have let her doing work and stuff. Yeah, I got some crops going. I got a place where I can plant some stuff right here. Don't want to carry all this at the moment. Actually, we don't really want to leave nails in there. We can manage. Got a few on me. I'm just carrying a lot of weight here. want to finish up the dock. I don't have a lot of building to do. I just want to get that dock done so we can not worry about it. What's your mission statement? What we need here more than crops is people. We need people here on the island. People survive at New Hope. I don't expect us to grow quickly, but I hope to get us to grow steadily. Yeah, RP going together, growing on this island, you know? People have jobs and stuff, and I know how... I'm going to be like a quest giver here at the island. I know how I want to keep RP moving here at the island, giving people chores and tasks to do that get them moving around the map. One thing I really need though, big time, I need better inventory. Yeah, that's why I'm going to be going to the mainland here and there. This would be a very epic base. It'd be an epic base. There was a barrel that spawned nearby, but it was in a place I couldn't get it to the mainland. I wonder how many people on Putty's Crest are here right now. I think we need more planks. Yeah, I think it's going to be fairly slow. I do want to get at least a good 6 to 10 survivors living here regularly. That would be pretty good for RP. The thing is, I gotta move the RP. I gotta move the hub of RP to the southern part of the map. You know, if we get people living near the dead zone, or like in the peninsula and stuff like that, and around the islands more, that would change the hub. You know, you might want to be the first person. You might be the first person to live on the island on the server. I hope I can be your character someday. Yeah, dude, I started this base like a few days ago, so I think I'm the only one living out here. And I know it's going to be kind of rough for my own individual RP because I'm so far away from other RP, but man, I'm happy. Mr. Mick Buttertoast, thank you, man, for coming in here to say hi. By the way, guys, I'm streaming them both on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you follow on both. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Hell yeah. I'm almost completely done with my building, and I can just say, no more building, don't give a shit about building, all done with building. Alright. I wonder if it wants me to build from the other side, which I really hope is not the case. Probably just wants two more logs. I need to another thing I do is I need to get some more of my friends to apply to the RP server who maybe want to join me in my efforts and my goal for what I'm trying to create content-wise. So main story goal, convince people to move to the island. Part 2 is secondary goal is to figure out what's happening on the island, learn about the facts in the different groups. Next most important thing is bigger storage. Is number 3 is like the third quest is get more storage, bigger storage. But building is about to be done for me. I don't need to build too much on this island. I might ask staff later, if I'm here by myself for a long time, could they add some, like, life to this area? Like, as in, like, make it look like I've been living here. Like, spawn in, like, static items and stuff like that, like a table of some open canned food. It's like a chair on the dock. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Do we need 3 or do we need... We're gonna do a little bit of island walking here in a bit. Run around to the spawn location to see what's around. I am trying to explore the island a little more deeply because I did find a cave on this island. It was a small one. It was really cool, but that could be a good place to hide something. I am gonna run around to see if we have any neighbors. Like a staircase on this thing. Oh, it definitely just needs 40 wood. Doesn't want to build. Uh-oh. Well, I don't really need to build anything else. I only really needed... Oh. Oh. Weird. I wanted to teleport over here really bad. That is a long way for it to want to spawn over there. Holy shit. Alright. Well, I'm done building. I got my gate lock. My boat's safe. Like, they can't get the boat out of there anyways. Doesn't fit underneath there. Is there anything else from this kit that I can build that'd be worthwhile? What's going to build? Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much just all the things I've already made. I'll keep these supplies for anyone else who wants to come to my island and help build. I need to get other things built. Need to get warm. Forgot that I'm drenched from building that base. Yep. I finally got my front door secured. Ain't no more untimely guests. House is set up and it's nice and safe. Now we just gotta get people out of here. I even got the docks set up and my boat safe. Ain't nobody stealing from me anymore. That reminds me, note to self, Party's crash visited today and I hope only good things come from that. They believe in a better tomorrow, they said. They know where I live. In fact, they're the ones who robbed me once. Not directly, but my fridge, they were starving. They took all my fish and a few other supplies. This is John Wishire, broadcasting to anyone who wants to listen. If you have a copy, please respond. Over.
Hello, survivors.
Out here on the island, away from the mainland, you're almost never gonna run into any problems. Safe out here. Safe as you can get. Oh, we didn't. We came back a little far. Okay. I see. What I like about the base building on the server is that if I wanted to, I could also easily build my own cabin too. With the way base building works. I really want to find the few sheds I have on my island. I really, really want to find a barrel or container or something. Another camera. Whoa, 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 whoa. I look forward to having more people on the island so that when we do boat trips and stuff, it's a matter of being dropped off and picked up and that. Leaving the boat somewhere for someone else to find, you know? The only other thing is I could like potentially build like 4 or 5 different boat lockups throughout the map. That's a lot of effort. Alright, server's restarting. I'm gonna go grab some food really, really quick. Get some food. Food. Welcome back, guys. We're in. What I need to find is bigger storage for my base. Like some kind of locker kit or something. Gun rack or something. I don't remember this this building being here. No, I remember it now. Yeah, I remember this building. What kind of RP could we get going here? Thinking about ending the stream for a little bit. I kind of want to work on my next video a little bit and then get on and about, get back to RPing in about 2 to 3 more hours. But in 2 to 3 more hours, the queue could be pretty long by then, To do and not to be. I think I might just work on a video for a bit and then get back on a bit later. I'm feeling, pretty inspired at the moment. I don't have that stress of my base being like able to be broken into anymore. Hey, my fire's still gone. Alright, there that guys. I'm gonna work on a